Hi, my name is Villager. As someone who started playing old school a few years ago, I created multiple accounts to experiment with different playstyles in the game, and not long ago, I set myself on a quest to create my very own Beserker account. Now that the account is almost completely quested, I'm on a journey to learn PKing, which is one of the most iconic and interesting aspects of the game. Well, for me at least. And with that being said, I'd like to welcome you to Villager's Adventures. In this episode of the Beserker series, we are going to talk about a PvP concept that is really important: risking. The term risking refers to the amount of gear you're willing to bring, not considering your +1 in the wilderness to do PvP tasks. Your +1 refers to the item you will keep if you die with the protect item prayer activated. When I started PKing, the concept of risking really piqued my curiosity. I really think that old school RuneScape have one of the best combat systems for PvP, and the deciding factors to upgrade your gear and do more damage is really interesting. The number of damage you will do to players will be drastically better if you upgrade the gear you're wearing, but you will need to risk more GP. So the concept is simple. Will the risk pay off considering the amount of stats gained by the better gear you bring out there? Or could you get the same result with less risk? And this is something we need to refine. Really good PKers don't need a lot of risk to PK millions. They just need good game sense, consistent clicks, and a bit of RNG. Aww. First thing to consider with my current PvP skills is the budget and the different items to bring and risk for different PvP tasks. Killing bots is a really easy PvP task, and it's quite profitable. Perfect to get switches down, get used to drink brews, and practice combos. Killing PKers is harder, and the experience is not the same at all. And that is why I need to take my time with the learning process of PKing, so for the moment I decided not to fight them till we achieve today's objective. Today's video objective is to get a 10 million cash stack while getting our combos down on bots in the Ref Cave. Oh, thanks God. With that being said, certain items are in my opinion a must to risk if you want to have good results while peaking. So let's talk about our arsenal. The first item I will talk about is the Tome of Fire. With a whopping 50% increase in damage and only about 800k, this item is really good in NH. That is the good key. That was beautiful. The second item is the Granite Maul, about 800k too, counting the Ornate Maul handle. The Granite Maul, being a 0-tick weapon, is a must for multiple combos and catching people off guard. A cool combo I love to do is the DDS to G Maul to any melee weapon like a Cimeterre, an pker, or the Colossal Blade. Those two items are really good in a low budget, low risk PK setup, but here's a couple of items that are worth more that I really consider bringing once the cash stack is green in my bank. The Dragon Crossbow is the direct upgrade of the Rune Crossbow, and it is about 2 mil at the moment. If I bring this, it becomes the +1 of the PK setup, but it is really powerful. Not only the crossbow is superior in stats, but you don't need to off-tick a spec weapon when you want to one-tick specs, because the crossbow is equipped with a spec bar itself. Off-ticking is the action of equipping a spec weapon while you are in the rest period of your attack. Useful when you switch to the spec tab and the spec bar is instantly there. This is not the case when you switch from a weapon with no spec bar to a spec weapon, and then it's way easier to one-tick special attacks. And last but not least, the Amulet of Fury. Amulet of Fury is a really good defensive/offensive amulet to add in the arsenal, but like the Dragon Crossbow, it is expensive. About 2.4 mil at the moment, this amulet adds strength bonus to improve max hits with our melee spec weapon. It is really good. The total risk with this setup would be the number you see right now. As you can see, it is not a lot compared to all of those PKers out there that are able to risk way more with confidence. And trust me, I will get there. But I want to have a good base to start with, to feel more confident, and I think there is nothing wrong with learning step by step. You probably already realized by watching my Berserker series that the info I give about PvP is in general simple information for people that have been peeking in the wilderness for decades at this point. But this is all new for me, and I'm sure you will be interested to see me die because I die a lot. Okay, this is future Villager here while editing. Notice how bullshit it is, and the right thing to do here was to let myself get pushed by the mage attack of Arcio instead of praying against it. Maybe I could have survived the AGS Gmaul. I died to a bot. Well, that was embarrassing. Of course, there's a lot of things that I did not talk about, and I'm really open-minded on receiving any sorts of tips and tricks to improve in peeking. So if you have anything useful to know, drop a comment below. And while you're there, I would greatly appreciate if you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you like the learning process in general. Nice, we just got 90 HP, that is going to be so useful. He's obviously cheating. That's really funny. Let's go. That was actually clean. I think he smited. I got his avarice. I got his amulet of avarice, guys. That's crazy. Let's go. 1 mil in the bag. I was just telling in French to my friend that like I was going to smite him for his avarice because he was AFK, and here we go. And it's another avarice in the bank. Oh my god. That was a stack and a half. And Drad drops a carry leather skirt at the same time. Let's go, Drad. Even though I don't want to fight pkers, sometimes you just cannot escape them. Keep in mind that I'm always shaking when I fight other pkers, but at this point I've been practicing for a couple of weeks, so I feel more and more confident against them. Confidence doesn't bring game sense. Here you can see me drop a GF without knowing he can see to the east side because he's against the wall. Hey. 96 magic. Of course, I did not show all of the kills in this video, but it was just to showcase how I got a little base going to fight other pkers and die without having to farm ref bots again for another set. So this is the loot tab after all of the kills we got. We have a nice little loot tab here of 10.3 mil. We have 2 Everrise, the cash stack. Of course, I took a little bit of the cash stack to buy myself some potions and some supplies to do the little challenge I wanted to do in this video. Let's sell everything to get the cash stack. We sold everything, and we have now the 10 million cash stack. Safe to say that revs are pretty profitable. Let's go!